Hey kids, Dan the Dad here, and you're watching Shootin' Shit. And if you change that channel, you're grounded.
So you send our producer to production school.
Man, it's just like every week. Well, sell some shirts there.
University of Phoenix online production class. Hey, so that picture I sent wasn't you. I'm watching NXT last night. Hold on, dude. Let me tell the story before you blatantly attack me and call me racist, you fuck. I'm watching the show. I know he's there. I'm looking for hair, right? You know, the big ass. Okay, I can't do this without you fuckers saying I'm racist or anything.
No, go ahead.
Right? So there's this part of the show where they, what's his name, chases all ego out of the arena. And I swear to God, this dude, I was like, oh my God, that's fucking Jovan. And I froze it, took a screenshot, and I sent it to him. I was like, bro, is this you?
Yeah. Big dude.
Okay. Dude.
Brown dude.
Come on!
No glasses.
Come tell me that doesn't look like Jovan.
Never tucked my shirt in my life. On. Okay, he's got glasses. But
curly
obviously,
hair, big dude, some kind of ethnicity, can't be sure.
All of us Browns look alike is what Sean's going for.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like, oh look, it's a big dude with fucking tint on his skin. It's got to be the guy that I know.
He was so fucking serious. Dude, is this you?
I thought it was him, man. I thought maybe he was like, that's what he wears to work. I don't know.
And the one who nailed it was Dennis, who was actually watching it and asked me, hey, were you wearing a Captain America t-shirt? And I said, yes. And Dennis goes, I saw you, or at least the outline of you and your hair. Because I was on the stage. All right. I was right there by the entrance. But where I was at, it was not really well lit. So you can get that entrance feel. So you could only see my silhouette, the Captain America shirt, and the hair. And Dennis nailed it out without having to be like, hey, is that you? So I appreciate Dennis for that one. Thank you, sir.
Hey, he looks like you, bro. You had a doppelganger.
Yeah, you all look like dog.
Shit, that's fucked up.
You know, fuck you, Philly.
What?
The unintentional racism is fucking just
whatever, bro.
Fucking 2 minutes.
Nobody even seconds into the show. That you're not white unless they fucking talk to you.
The sensitivity training.
You look just like me. You look like a white dude, just like me, bro.
That's funny.
You do.
That's really funny.
Yeah. Back when I still had color in my beard and color in my hair. You look like you do. You don't look ethnic at all. You look like just another Philly douchebag.
You know, just when I think he can't get more apologetic for his fucking Aryan race, he just comes off the top rope with that shit. And like, what the fuck, dude?
You look just like us, Joe. They would never put you in the trucks.
Yeah, you're passable.
Whatever.
You're
dude.
Okay.
If you was a black dude in the 50s, you'd straighten your hair. Don't act like you wouldn't.
You throw a red hat on, Joe, and I swear to God, I couldn't tell.
Dude.
Shit's better than disguise, Joe. That's all you
need. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's fucking.
No, that's Joey K. He's from Philly. You know, they all got that suntan up there.
Yeah.
It's the Jersey tan.
No, dude, that's from the radiation. It gives them a nice glow.
Well, gentlemen, as we have already hit it on, I was at Monday Night Raw and NXT. Great night at Raw. Main event with the women.
Let's go.
Raw had a hot crowd, bro.
Dude, it wasn't that it was a it was a good crowd. It was a very good crowd.
It was a hot crowd, bro.
But that stadium was just such shit. That sound echoed like a motherfucker. So even just like a little bit of noise got loud. But that main event, people were into that main event. I'm talking about there were people flipping chairs on the floor because of the false finishes and the close calls. Like they were sold
It was
into that
it
main
was a
event.
good match, bro. You got to give it to the girls. They threw down.
Oh, they put on a hell of a show. They fucking tore it down.
Yeah.
Highlight for me was our buddy Ty, friend of the show, even though he never watches.
Thanks for the support.
I know that's
Thanks,
what I
buddy.
told him.
I can be
He
a fan
lives-
of your show and not actually ever listen to it or watch it or
Yeah.
anything. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
cool. It's greatly appreciated.
Keep it on in the background noises. I don't ever listen to it though. But
Fucking heck, dude.
You guys should watch their show. I don't know.
I don't know
Just
what they're
my
talking
friends.
about. Yeah,
Yeah.
just know these guys. We go to shows together at times. So we're at the show where we actually.
They go to shows. I saw. I mean,
I mean, I know them enough to say hi. But no, we actually got lucky at the hotel that we stayed at. It was actually the wrestlers' hotel. And so we did the right thing. We had rooms in the hotel. We waited in the lobby to see if we could get photos with anybody. I had maybe the best fucking photo experience of a lifetime because literally I saw every fucking buddy. Michael P.S. Hayes, Shawn Michaels, Albert, and then after them and some of the other trainers for NXT got there, the fucking bus that brought NXT in unloads, and we tell one of the trainers, we're like, hey, can we get a photos? And he's like, yeah, just wait for them to sign in and catch them while they're going to the elevator so we can get them in and out. And we're like, cool. Literally everybody that was at the show, everybody that was in town, we got a photo with them with maybe one or two exceptions.
nice, bro.
And
I mean, if you're gonna do that shit, Ty's the guy to do that shit with. He's like,
I hate to do this to you, man, because there was only two assholes of the night or the weekend. And one of them is a heel character, so I guess it's kind of understandable. Maybe he's a newer dude to NXT, so maybe he's still just playing the gimmick. But the other asshole of the night was somebody you like quite a bit.
who?
Well, I'll give you two guesses.
No, I
but you
mean,
only need
who
one.
are you speaking to? There's two people.
You.
I'm speaking to. Me. Okay.
Well, both y'all like this chode.
Are you gonna fucking spit it out, Junior, or do we just have to say it's gonna be CM Punk? What the fuck, dude?
With CM Punk. It was
God
fucking CM
damn,
Punk.
man, just fucking
Yeah.
dead air,
Dude. I was
Shit,
waiting for
nice.
y'all to say it because I know y'all knew because apparently y'all say he walks on water, but
I don't
I'm
think
not a
I've
CM.
ever actually said he walks on water, but all right.
I am a noted non-CM Punk fan, so I didn't even try to
So
go get a
yeah, so
photo.
he's crying about not getting a picture.
No,
with
no,
him.
no,
But
no.
you didn't.
It
You didn't
wasn't me.
cry. Then why are you talking shit?
Look, because of how shitty it was. This is why, because of how shitty it was. Because
Oh,
Ty, like Sean, is from Chicago, and CM Punk is his favorite. And he always talks about how good he has interactions with Punk when he sees him. And this time he was just like a complete dick. And Ty was sitting there just kind of dumbfounded, like, wow, he has never done that when I asked for a photo before. He's like, maybe he's having a bad day. So he let it go. Later that night after Raw, when people are coming back to the hotel, Punk comes in with Roxanne and some others. And he tries again and gets once again just fucking brushed off and walks off. I'm like, damn. So that's you guys, the savior of the masses, the fucking voice of the voiceless, telling people to kick fucking rocks. And it's
I
not like
love
we were
I
asking
love
for
how
autographs.
Jovan's going on about this, but like
could
literally,
be
there's a story
Ty.
to every fucking wrestler that
Yep.
has done the same exact thing at all times. But oh, it's your guy CM Punk. I'm sure your boy Moose Knuckle fucking dicked fans over at some point too. Who gives a flying fuck, dude? Everybody's
and
allowed
probably
to.
writes it off as it's my gimmick, so he don't have to.
Yeah, not to mention when we got fucking like Rhea Ripley saying, "Please don't send shit to my actual home address." That's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Asuka saying she feels unsafe. You know, like
Dude, as soon as Soraya announced that she was split from her boyfriend, people were in her DMs legit. Motherfuckers, you ain't. Come on, dog.
Yeah,
really?
like it's. I don't blame people like if they act that way, like as wrestlers. I really like after seeing the kind of fucking shit that we talk about, like on a lot of our shows, how shitty the fucking wrestling fans are in general, like, you know, I don't care. Hey, I've been stiffed by wrestlers that everybody thinks are super fucking awesome and cool too. It doesn't change my opinion on them. I'm not sweating it.
And let's not be stupid. It ain't just wrestlers. It's any celebrity, movie star. Dude, anybody with a phone now, anytime somebody walks out there and they're of anybody of any known accountability, it's like open season. You can just fucking just expect it. Now there are times like Carl Edwards played for the Cubs. He was a relief pitcher, won a World Series. We was leaving a Cubs game one night. He was standing outside talking with his homies. They were looking at a pair of tennis shoes that he had bought, and I walked up, you know, got a pound, got to talk to him, tried to get a picture, and he was like, "Nah, dog, I'm getting ready to take off." And everybody, if I do it for you, then everybody's gonna start rushing. And I remember thinking, wow, what a dick, you know. But later on, that's kind of where I adopted that philosophy. Dude, it depends, man. Sometimes I'll ask, sometimes I won't. But I'll tell you this, Punk's smart enough to know how many times he's met Ty. If they're that close and they've met that many times, maybe he just didn't want to get a picture taken for the 17th time with the guy that he'd already gotten pictures taken with. You know, I get that to a point. But dude, you can't. He's not a nice guy. Everybody knows that. I'm not a nice guy. Joey's not a nice guy. You're not a nice guy sometimes. We're all good guys. You know what I mean? When it comes down to it, we're good guys. We're not always nice guys. Fuck.
Look,
no, dude.
Punk's the dude that everybody wants to hate. So if he's not fucking jerking you off when you're coming up for your 18th fucking picture, you're gonna get upset about it, and that's all fine and great. But the truth of the matter is, like, everybody just wants to pile on him. Like I said, I've had interactions with plenty of other wrestlers who are super fucking dicks about not wanting to take a fucking photo, not wanting to fucking interact with you. You're beneath them, whatever, like all that kind of shit. It is what it is. I mean, there's a certain 20+ year superstar who is a complete fuckface when I met him. Yeah, that everybody seems to fucking love in probably his final run in WWE right now. So
I wonder who he's talking about.
I can't see him.
You can fucking see him. You can see him when he shows up for fucking work. I assure you that. But no, and it's not John Cena. So that'll narrow it down even more for you. Wow. Just like a fucking dickhead interaction with, you know, a fan. It sucks. Whatever. It doesn't change my opinion of him at all. You know, but people like to pile on Punk, especially because fucking dickhead's brother just filed a lawsuit of Punk doesn't like me, and he was mad at me. Like, way to make yourself look like an absolute fucking twat.
Yeah.
And I read the thing, and it was like the first, like the explanation of the lawsuit, and all I thought was like, oh, so he doesn't mention where he was tweeting out all this bullshit.
What led to the instigation?
What led to Punk confronting him face to face? Allegedly. Like, let's leave that part out. But you know, there's the Punk haters who are like, yeah, he probably did. He's a fucking dickhead. Whatever. Like, people still think he's got Colt Cabana fired. Which
the problem with that kid,
he was still showing up for work.
Dude, for real. And the problem with that kid is the headline: Nick Nema's brother.
Yeah.
Snooze. Yeah. That's the problem. That's the problem, bro. You ain't Cody. You're not even Dustin, dude. You're not Matt. You're not Jeff.
It's fucking wild, man.
So
the fact
but again, that leads to
let's be honest, if Nick Nemeth didn't sell like a fucking demon, he wouldn't have lasted as long in WWE as he did.
And that lends to the overall mythos of these wrestlers who think way too high of themselves sometimes.
Yeah.
Or just like, you know, they're just like not like you. They don't have to turn on the fucking charm 24/7. You know, there's a lot of reasons, but I get it. He's a little salty. You know, time number 18 didn't go so well. It sucks. You
I
know,
will
maybe
say
number
this.
19 or 20, or standing outside his apartment with trying to shank somebody. Like, I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
When they serve you their restraining order.
I
Fucking
almost,
A.
I almost wish Jovan, you would have approached him and tried to get a picture and seen if he would have got,
I wouldn't have, honestly.
yeah.
I didn't. I literally sat down while he got up and was going over there to him. I was like, "Oh, okay, go
I
ahead."
would have told him. I would have just yelled, "Hey, the Blackhawks suck," and walked off. Like, go Flyers! Fuck you.
So
And honestly, he probably would have laughed about that, like, or just been like, "Fuck you too."
So I'm telling you guys that we cleaned up and we met all the wrestlers from NXT and Sean and Albert and some really cool guys. And not that anybody has the right to do anything like that, but I think we were in the hotel. We actually had a room there. We were in the lobby. We were just waiting there. None of us got anything signed. Well, that's a lie. Ty did get one thing signed, but it was on like the last day. But we all did just photos. What bothered me was these three dudes who pulled up to there after the NXT busted. And one guy who sat in the lobby with 2 fucking suitcases of merch trying to get it signed while his friends were outside with 8x7 cards or little fucking index cards trying to get them signed. It got so bad that after the first small group of NXT talent went to the bus to go to the stadium,
Yeah.
the NXT security dude came inside and told everybody else that we're going out. There's guys out there trying to get signatures on cards. Don't do it. And when he said that, he looked at the dude that was out there with his big fucking rolling cases worth of shit.
Yeah.
And they didn't tell him nothing to him, but nobody went by that dude. And I think that guy, he got some people later in the evening after the NXT show. And he gunned down Shawn Michaels when he was trying to leave at the end of the whole shindig. And Shawn, I guess, signed 2 things for him. But I'm like, they shouldn't have signed nothing for that dude because he wasn't in that hotel. He was just there with
That's
his
my
shit.
problem with it, man. I mean, look, I got an IC belt that has Goldust's signature on one side. I would love, love, love to have Cody's signature on the other side. Just because I just think that would be really fucking cool. It's the same IC belt they both wore. I'd love to have his signature. But dude, I'm not gonna fucking park outside and just fucking hope and pray that I get this. Dude, I just don't get that mentality.
See, and at least
but that I don't have a problem with. You have one item. You're not a dude who's going up with a suitcase and hey, can you sign 25 of these so I can go sell them? Like that kind of shit. That's excessive. But
that's what pissed me off.
Being a fan and actually even having that belt, and if you got that chance to be hey, I think it's cool. I got your brother to sign this. I want you to sign it. You both held this title.
Yeah.
At points of your career. I that's fine because obviously you're a fucking fan at that point.
Yeah, dude.
You're not a fucking reseller.
Nah, dude.
You're not gonna put it on eBay when you get home.
No.
Fresh NXT talent.
Yeah.
And trust me, there have been times where I've been hard up for cash and I thought about selling those belts, but
well, you got my number whenever you're ready. I wouldn't be able to buy it from you because I'd get all.
The thing is I can't justify that. Those belts, one was a gift. The other 3, I spent maybe $20 on each one of them. I won them in raffles. It was just luck. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
I wouldn't even charge for them.
Dennis says they're fucking called flippers.
Yeah.
So, they're true.
Yeah, I mean, it's just I saw them back at the fucking. All the shows I've been to, there's always guys like that. It just blows. Right.
So I'm going to do this last part on NXT so we can go ahead and start the intro and do all this in a minute so Dennis could stop worrying about it in the back.
No fucking intro.
No
He's
intro.
Having a meltdown.
We haven't started. Y'all are
It's all I do is
what the fuck?
I just want to produce.
It's the only reason I'm here tonight.
I hit the fucking record button and I'm waiting on the fucking intro.
So, as Sean so gracefully pointed out earlier in this part of the show, I was not that big dude on the other side of the ring that Sean thought I was.
Different brown guy. Sorry.
I was a different brown guy on, the stage side of the things. I was actually on the stage. Whereas our friend Ty was 2 rows ahead of us, but he was on the floor. So Ty got some real good shots from people coming down the entryway, like this dude's debut.
Dude,
That's a killer fucking photo.
That's actually a really good photo.
That's a really good picture, dude. Yeah, hell yeah.
And then this one here, Ty, he
boy.
killed it. Just killed it. It's greatness. But I was level with the ring, and I got good action photos. All right. Like, let's see, where's the first one I want to go? How about this one, dude? That spot was fucking nuts. Then we'll
The
go.
Hardys look pretty good. Matt is just not moving well at all.
I know. I never thought I'd say Jeff was moving better than Matt, but Jeff really was moving better than Matt.
Matt's not moving well at all.
You can see Ty's head down there at the bottom corner.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's this bald head fucker.
Moose's spear on Lexus King.
That was a good match.
It was one of Lexus's best.
Mm-hmm.
The
dude, I feel like he rises up to that's his problem.
Yeah.
He rises up to the level of talent that's in the ring with him, and sometimes when he's the talent, it's hard. Yeah, that's going to be the knock on him.
That was a small little bit of the NXT photos taken. I've got a whole bunch, man. I mean, name an NXT talent, I probably got a photo with them. I was very, very fortunate to get a photo with Lola Vice because I missed her initially when they came in on the bus because my phone died. And I caught her later. I want to say it was after the show when she was already all like makeuped up and ready. Well, not really makeuped up. So it would have been going to the arena. I got her going to the actual arena. So she was dressed up, not in her traveling clothes. And I was like, hey, can I get a photo? My phone died earlier. And she goes, oh, yeah, yeah. So I got a photo with her to make the only one that I would have missed.
Well, dude, I mean, if you're going to get photos with them, that's the time to do it because it's still new and exciting to them. They don't start getting irritating until they start making, like, $1 million retail checks and shit like that. And then it gets, that's when they start getting them.
And of course, I got my photo with Roxanne Perez. Greatness, great photo. Me and Moose got the obligatory photo when he first got there. He got there a bit earlier than everybody. Yeah, Jordan Grace.
Did you get a chance to blow him too? I'm sure you did.
Fucking A.
I'm sure. Good. Yeah.
One of my favorite
Jovan
stories.
Took the whole moose. Look at him.
One of the better stories, and we'll leave this one and get into the video. Thank you, fuckers. So, Jordan Grace, when she got there before the NXT guys, and I asked for a photo. Like, are you done over there? So,
fucking mute yourself if you're falling out, dude. Like, Jesus.
I got him. So, Jordan Grace is coming in, and I asked for a photo, and she goes, "Oh, my hair is not done, and I look bad right now." She said, "I'm about to come back down in a little bit, and we'll take one then." I said, "Okay." So me and Ty are talking to each other, and we're like, "Yeah, she's probably not going to come back down for the rest of the night." Yeah,
those guys.
She's like, "Fuck these dudes," So
that's probably because she thought you were that other dude that was in that picture. Sean was like, "Is this you?" She probably thought it was that guy. That's the problem.
Because we all look alike. But
fuck that guy.
So we actually saw her later in the afternoon. She was coming back out. She saw me and Ty. She goes, "All right, I'm good for that picture now." And we're like, "Oh, dude, that's fucking nice. Thank you." Because we weren't gonna bother her. But she stood there and took a photo with us after she was all put up and presentable. But she was really nice for that. So
Yeah, dude, I
That's
got to
pretty
meet
cool.
Jordan in Chicago Heights. She's sweet, like legit. Loves interacting with her fans.
yeah,
But
seems
yeah,
like
that's
her
because
and
she can
Moose,
body slam all of them.
her and Moose, I think were traveling around together for the day because they had left out to eat at the same time before the NXT folks got there. And then you could kind of see the clicks of who was clicking together in the NXT because they were coming off the bus at the same time. So their little
Yeah.
groups would check in at the same time. But dude, I got to meet Julia, badass, Stephanie Vaquer, really awesome. They were really nice. I think them two rode together because, well, not rode together because they were all on the bus, but I think they grouped together because they were
Yeah.
just talking and shit throughout the whole time.
Well, probably because they got the most in fucking common.
Right.
They were both
Yeah.
they were both wrestling in Japan, and then they both signed to WWE, and they both debuted at the fucking same time.
Well, and they both started like at 15. I mean, their stories are kind of
Yeah. And they both will
And-
fight each other on the 11th at Roadblock.
And the rumor is the reason why that's happening is Julia's injured. She's got an injury.
Well, way to fucking spoil it. Now I know who
No, I'm
wins.
just saying, dude, she's got an injury. That's the I said rumor. It's a dirt sheet thing, bro. You know better.
Thanks. We don't dirt sheet things here. God
fuck
damn it,
those
Sean.
guys.
Dude, you drop dirt sheet bullshit all the time.
They're
Shut
worse
the
than the
fuck
fucking flippers.
Fucking A, dude. Didn't know we had Meltzer on the fucking
I learned
show
a new
tonight.
word today.
Fucking flippers.
Andy probably used it in a sentence.
Fucking Dennis is all proud of me and shit now. He's like, he's using my thing, guys. Would you start the fucking show already?
Nice, man.
Good lord.
It is a wild and weird week here for the Shooting Shit show because I actually got videos from both of you fuckers today.
Oh wow, Sean did something.
He did.
Holy shit. Oh my god.
Outside of saying I look like all the other big brown dudes with black hair, he actually sent a good
Yeah,
video.
outside of being racist, he actually did something for the show. I'm so happy. Instead of just bringing his fucking "Make America Great Again" attitude.
I was getting motherfucking now.
What?
Hell
He
no.
Ramble.
Did he put his dentures into that? I didn't
Hell
understand
no. Hell no. No.
Well, I will say this, and this is funny as hell. There was one video that Joey K sent that I had queued up for tonight, and there was one video that Sean sent that I also had queued up for tonight.
I can only imagine. I want to know what's on my feed and your feed. Unless it's something I reposted and then you just were like, yeah, that's funny as shit, and didn't realize it.
It's possible, dude.
Yeah,
It
probably
is.
is. It probably
I
was.
don't pay attention to that shit. I really don't.
That's the thing, because I was like, shit, all of us were on it today. We must have been fucking vibing.
Well, no, I just got tired of everybody saying, well, Sean ain't doing shit, so I guess I can get some different videos, you know.
I think it'll be funnier. Let's start with the one that Sean sent. All the videos we're showing tonight, everybody, as always, as every week, can be found on our TikTok at Shooting Shit. We're gonna start with the video that Sean sent me that I actually wanted to play tonight.
Chamber's almost here. Chumps ready? Chumps. You should be thankful the Maverick is even sharing a ring with you, old man. Right, and you should be thankful this event is taking place in Canada and not Japan. I'm so angry. all the time. Yeah, I bet me almost ripping your eye out in a cell didn't help that. Can we not talk about ripping eyes out? It's a sensitive subject. But speaking of Hell in a Cell, didn't you get a whole big deal before you faced Drew that you didn't have another Hell in a Cell match in you and that it was going to destroy you, but you were going to do it anyway? Yeah. But now you're willingly competing in the elimination chamber. Sounds to me like you were being overdramatic. Because he's a hypocrite. Pot meat kettle. I don't know why you act so tough when you haven't won a singles match against someone not named Sami Zayn since August. But to answer your question, Seth, no, I wasn't being dramatic. Yes, it took a lot out of me, and the only reason I'm competing in the chamber is because it's for a spot in the main event at WrestleMania. Does that clear things up for you? Brother, you show up every 3 weeks. Part-timers don't deserve main event spots. Tell that to Cena. He's our part-timer. He doesn't count. Now, you know, the man makes a good point, because even I've been around more than Cena the last few weeks. Dude hasn't been here at all. It's like we can't even see him. Ah, I see what you're doing. You don't. 23 years, and it never gets old. Look, I may not have been around much, but I'm winning the chamber, and you guys are just going to have to accept that. Nah, screw that, man. It's time to inject some life, some youth into the WWE. And I'm in my prime. I'm winning this chamber. On second thought, can we just make sure he doesn't win and figure out the rest later? Fine by me. I'm in. Me too. Yeah, I hate you all, but I think I hate him the most. Chamber.
The I'm in my prime bit was the best.
That was good, dude. Yeah. And you just said he was like, honey, can I borrow your sunglasses and that hat you wore at the bar last week that I told you looked stupid?
This Seth get up was great.
This Seth get up was so good, dude.
Oh, shit.
So bad.
I am low-key very excited for the chamber on Saturday. I just want to know what direction they're going to go in. How do we where are we going towards Mania? Because I know most of us are going to be at Sean's house. You know, one day we'll be able to fly Joey K out so he can actually spend some time with us again. But we could all road trip to fucking Philly too. Y'all come here. It's only 5 hours from Chicago to Detroit. Then Detroit to Philly is 8.
I think I tried to do that in last year, so whatever.
Hey, I made it for WrestleMania 40.
One person made
But
it.
dude, I wanted to go to WrestleMania last year, but I had to get a divorce instead.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get a lady who makes t-shirts. I actually have one. I wanted to go to WrestleMania 40, but I got divorced instead shirt, and that'll be your
dude.
new
I actually had a
shirt.
way more controversial version of that. I was gonna say for Sean's sake, it's probably best that I don't.
I don't fucking say it now. I gotta hear it.
Right?
Oh, I was just gonna say.
I gotta hear it.
Wait, Jovan, give yours and then I'll give mine. Give yours again.
Yeah, come on.
I wanted to go to WrestleMania 40, but I got divorced instead.
No.
That's my Joe's.
I wanted to go to WrestleMania 40, but turns out. Fucking clown.
When you said the butt, her
turns
present
out, it's better to say turns out. Turns out.
Oh my god, dude.
Wink.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
just for legal
Allegedly.
purposes, Dennis. We might want to edit that.
Allegedly. No,
yeah. We should beep that out like we've done before, which is making it even funnier.
Because we know what was said.
Yeah,
they don't.
We know.
So please.
So
we know.
Yeah.
We know.
I fucking love you, brother. I fucking love you so much.
They put on a shirt.
That's pretty
I'm
good.
just sitting here and I'm like, I shouldn't say that. I really probably
No,
shouldn't.
dude, say that shit. As long as
Put
it makes
on
you
a shirt.
laugh, I don't give a fuck.
But you know, it still doesn't sit right with me.
Me neither. we say it all the time.
So, you know.
Dude, see, I'm cool with it. I'm
now
cool
the
with
producer is bitching in the backstage. There's more work for him to do.
Oh my! Oh no! Extra work, Dennis.
I hate to see what he's gonna say when I tell him he has to do the write-up for the show this week. That was a hint, buddy. You're gonna have to do the write-up this week. But so that's what Sean and I were vibing on. Let's see what Joey and I were vibing on, and I'll give you a hint, Joe. It was all about peak male performance.
Body's ready, my heart's on fire. I'm gonna push it over the wire. Perfect timing, tight as a drum. You find the battles already won. I'm taking hold of every moment, giving strength by the breath of life.
That's a dangerous
Could
man.
you
Right?
imagine a big fat
That's a
dude like
bad
that just
motherfucker
kicking
right there.
your ass by kicking you in the fucking teeth?
What are you
I'm just
talking
saying-
about, dude? That's me, Sean.
See, but
I'm
that's
surprised you couldn't
fucking-
tell.
That's fucking lethal, dude. Like a big
That's-
dude,
that's a
like you think like
big
a big. All right,
dude.
big dude gets a hold of you. Maybe he's strong, but you never expected big dude to be like, "Yo,
No, bro.
black belt in capoeira, motherfucker." And you're like, "Oh shit, he's gonna fucking breakdance fight me," and then absolutely just sleeps you. Look at this.
And
That's
you just
spin
see
right
that-
there. Look at that
And
spin.
I know he's doing all that shit. His shirt is drenching. What is he? Was he snorting sugar? What the fuck is he doing, dude? He should be.
That booger
But
sugar is the only way you get a big man to turn like that.
He was probably bigger when he started, and that's him. Yeah, because fuck, dude, look at that
Yeah.
shit, dude. The flexibility's on point. He hurt motherfuckers, dude.
Yeah, the head spin was what killed me, though. That's a whole lot of body to get spinning.
And he's
So
probably the nicest, fucking gentlest dude you've ever fucking met. Dude.
He probably is. Okay. You know what? I'm
What
gonna
else
do
are we
this.
traveling to tonight?
I'm gonna hit this one again real quick because there's a funny story. So we're in Cincinnati, and this is before all of the wrestling craziness. First night in, Ty and I go to a bar. It's empty as shit. It's like nobody is in Cincinnati tonight, and the owner is there of the bar laughing with us, and he's playing wrestling tunes on his fucking jukebox or whatever. He was playing Cena, he played Edge, and Ty gets up to go to the bathroom, and I tell the owner, I said, "Hey, do me a favor, play this song, but wait till he starts to walk out." What song was it? Yes. Got the bar owner to fucking go with the whatever. And he just started dying when he realized what song it was. He's like, "Oh shit, that's the Benoit." And I'm like, "Yeah, man. It's the Benoit." This is your weekly reminder, ladies and gentlemen, they're taking it back. Okay.
I love that
That's
song.
enough of
dude.
that before we get another copyright violation.
Did we
Yeah,
get
no
it last
shit.
time?
I don't know what it was on. I think it's a fuck.
Okay.
Dickheads can't take a joke.
Hell no. You know what I
You
think is
can't-
cool though? This one, and Joey sent it for us, and I had seen it, and I was trying to find it again. I couldn't freaking find it. So
That's
The
what
heck
fucking
kills me.
Jovan. That's what Jovan's doing.
Pretty much. All the fucking
Yeah.
mess
He's
in
in-
your house. That's the
he's
first
in-
thing I
he's in
thought
there-
of. I was like, this motherfucker's
He's in
creeping around.
the kitchen washing dishes and fucking doing the razor fucking crawl. You know.
should have got my mask for this
funny
one.
as shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I
I
love
love
it.
what they're doing with Penta. I love he's getting the opportunities that he's getting. I hope it doesn't turn into what it has been in the past. I hope he gets the same kind of push that Ray got. Like they gave him a chance to really do something because he can be a top guy.
Yeah. He's over with the crowd, dude. The crowd's super over.
Is it just me, or is his style really actually working in WWE?
It
I think
is.
Because everybody's
He's doing
like,
it to work, but it's working great.
yeah, all the fucking people who are like, it's not gonna work. They're gonna make him do this. They're not gonna let him be himself. They're gonna make him do all the regular lucha shit that they always do at WWE, and they're just letting him do his shit. The only difference I've seen is he's slowed his work rate down a little bit,
Yep.
but that's about
Not
it.
as
And
fast because he's trying to catch it on camera.
Yeah.
Well, it's a
but
production thing, and they're obviously working with him on that. So
yeah, but it's still hitting. It's still working.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
even he's about a half step slowed down for the WWE camera and their style. But other than that, he gets his shit in. He makes it look great. The fucking destroyer up over Kaiser, like great little spot. I was like, oh, cool. There's some shit you don't really see on WWE all the time.
Yeah.
And he made it look good.
I like it. He's been doing
Go
good,
ahead.
dude. Go ahead.
I was gonna say the only time I noticed anything was like his first match with Gable. I think me and Jovan were texting or chatting that night, and I said his timing isn't right.
Yep.
But as the match went on, you could tell like Gable and him kind of slowed it down. They started dancing together. They figured it out, and I think he's that kind of athlete. I think he's that kind of performer that he knows he's WWE primetime ready for stuff. Dude. There's no way this guy doesn't.
It just excites me more when Ray shows up.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
When Ray Phoenix shows up, it's going to be like, oh, now the WWE crowd's going to see some really cool shit.
Yes.
Especially with a tag team division where you have some finally get some heels. We finally get.
The divisions are going to build back up.
It's starting to build back up a little bit. We're on an upswing for tag team again. So, like, happy about that. Perfect time for Ray Phoenix to come in and then, like, let Penta switch it up and, do a little tag team stuff. Or keep him on this run.
Dude,
send him for, like, the Intercontinental title.
And some of the tag matches that they can have, dude, them and Jesus Christ, I hate it when I do this. Prime time, not prime time. Not, you know what I mean?
Street Profits.
Yeah, Street Profits. I'm so sorry, you guys. Street Profits. The matches they can have with Street Profits. The matches they can have with the Motor City Machine Guns, which I think we've seen a couple of those on the indies. Dude.
New Day's heel again. Yeah. So I mean,
New Day,
and Kofi and Woods would fucking be like, yeah, let's work, let's do this.
Let's work. Yeah, dude, that's gonna be money. Anybody that works with them is gonna be money.
Yeah,
there's no doubt about that. And they can individually, like you said, I don't want to see Penta just stuck in a tag team role. I want to see what he can do, man. I really do. I think he could be one of the top guys.
Right. I'm going to hit another wrestling one. I think we're going to do 2 wrestling, then some additional sports so we can kind of keep it in the same area.
Logan Paul has learned the athleticism of professional wrestling. But work rate doesn't mean fucking doing a bunch of moves. He fucking got in the ring after he got diced by fucking Punk and didn't even realize it. And Logan's going to his fucking 1988, 86 Eddie Gilbert shtick. And fucking Punk looks at the crowd and goes, I didn't even know what your fucking theme music was. Fucking Logan walked to the fucking ring and he kind of felt light and he didn't realize that Punk had just ate his fucking liver with fava beans. Just like, I was like, there's so many times when Scott and I were with the NWO and fucking the guys that we were wrestling with and say, well, you know what? We can't wait till fucking Sunday. We'll do this tonight on Nitro. And me and Scott be, no, we won't. We'll do it Sunday. That's when we get paid. Like, this is a fucking interview segment. We're not fucking wrestling. We'll fucking leave. Have a good night. Make up the 5 minutes somebody else. It's almost like bring it down a notch. And then they start the match and it's Rey Mysterio and Logan Paul. I'm sorry. 2 botched moves right off the bat in a match, I guarantee you wasn't Rey. It's unbelievable. The work isn't whether or not you can do a fucking land a moonsault. That tells me that you fucking either spent time on a trampoline, time in one of those rooms at the trampoline that you jump on a bunch of fucking foam cubes, and then he does for the finish basically the hangman spot. It's one of Hangman's fucking gimmicks.
Some criticism of Logan Paul, which fair.
I think it's all fair. I
Yeah.
mean, like, look, we've said it. Like, we were all impressed with him of how quick he picked it up. But what Kevin Nash just said is 100% the truth. I mean, let's be honest. Like, he's not. I saw people going, he killed Punk on the mic. Just give it up, Punk. Or I'm like,
No.
what?
No.
Huh? Are you guys kidding me? It's because he's incorporated his, punk ass, smart ass public persona, which fits and transitions well to WWE. But that doesn't make you like the fucking best heel in the world.
Right.
Like Logan Paul, he can hold his own better than some of the other guys in WWE right now, or girls in WWE right now. But that doesn't mean he's the fucking best. It doesn't mean, I mean, has he ever gone out there and sold a story with his words?
Nope.
No, we just all want to show, we show up to see him get his ass beat. That's what we show up to see. He's got enough heat to where people are just like, I just want to see him get his ass beat. He doesn't need to come out here and talk and do a whole fucking long promo. He's not going to sell it to me. What's going to sell it to me is whoever it is he's against, whether it's a feud with LA Knight, whether it's a feud with fucking whoever. Look, I mean, who's his biggest matches against?
Ray.
He had a nice match. He had a nice match with Roman.
The title match with Roman was good.
Yeah,
but Roman sold his ass off in that.
Roman sold like a motherfucker for him, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
As he should have.
Yeah, I mean, he's had some solid match. He's had some good matches. He's had some good spots. No, I would say, for an outsider picking up that fast, yeah, we're all impressed with him and thinks he's really impressed and he really showed a lot. But we're getting into deep waters now. Right. Now it's not just going to be the cool flip you can do off the top rope that you practice because you had a trampoline. Now it's like, really, can you hold your own and not just be the whiny, smart ass kid character?
Right.
Like
you said, you're doing this full time. You're not playing wrestler. It's time to prove it.
Yeah. Because here's the thing: Punk can give a good promo whether he's a heel or a face, and it's believable. Logan Paul, we think, I mean, we haven't seen it, but we really only think he's got one side.
Right.
You can't make him a face. So that tells me you're missing half the playbook already. Like, Kevin Nash is right. He's got a real good point.
He's agreeing with Nash.
Yeah. I mean, well, I don't all the time, but like he does say some fucking valid shit.
So I'm gonna agree with just about everything you said there, because I do feel that the only reason why we tolerate Logan Paul is because we do see the natural athleticism, the ability to work, which is the only reason why we haven't turned on him yet. We wanted to turn on him from the start. We wanted him to suck, but he didn't suck. But he's not. If you think, and let's throw this out there too. It's not a persona. That's who that kid is.
Yeah, it's him.
When your whole life is the everything is content. You never turn it off. You just become that, and that's what he is, dude. So no, he'll never ever be a legitimate face. He's not going to be one of those guys that gets hated so much that they love him. No. He's not the Miz, and they want to compare him to the Miz because of where he came from and how he got started. But the Miz was a lifelong fan. The Miz came up and earned every fucking bit of what he got. So anybody that wants to make that comparison, that's bullshit. That's out the door. The irony of all that is Kevin Nash talking about work rate, and then 2 sentences later, talking about, no, I'm only here to do an interview. I'm not working tonight. I'll work on Saturday or Sunday when I get paid.
Right, when I get paid.
That would hold a lot more weight to me if it was coming from like Ricky Steamboat or somebody who actually worked. I don't put Kevin Nash in that category as somebody that should be able to sit back and cut apart a match and talk about work rate and all that other bullshit. When come on, dude.
Right.
Most overrated big man in the business.
He was one of the biggest stars in the business. I don't care if you
He
say he's
was.
overrated. He was one of the biggest stars, and he didn't
No,
have to
no.
work every week. And he had the size, and they had the charisma, and they had all the shit going for him where he didn't have to. What he said is 100% right, and I don't blame him.
I agree with
I'm
you.
not holding that
I
against him
agree
either.
with you.
He and he should pull it apart because guess what? Logan Paul is not that big of a star. He
No, he's
can't
not.
just
I
rely on.
agree with everything he says. Yeah.
He can't rely on, oh, I'm just over because I can be flashy. You know, where Kevin would have matches, he would get in the ring, he would be in angles, you know, things like that. But he was there for, hey, they signed a contract with him where he only had to work X amount of dates. He's not giving it away on Monday night for free. He gets paid for Sunday work.
All of that. Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with anything. I agree with everything he said. I just think it's funny that he's one that's talking about work rate. Because I just don't put him in that category as a high-rated worker.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like the majority of that wasn't work rate. It was all about his, you know, he's on the mic. And Punk did have, and I thought, how do people say that? Like Punk had the better promo, you know, even the little thing, the, you know, when he said the, I didn't even know whose music that was.
Right.
Yeah.
Fucking priceless. Because, Logan Paul's music hits. I don't know whose music it is. I had to fucking read the video screen. I do that a lot at the Royal Rumble. I was like, who the fuck is this clown?
Right. Because they all sound alike, too.
Yeah. It's all the same fucking beep, boop, like the same noisy fucking tones.
Oh, shit. No, that's a good point. Let's go from one big man to another big man on the other side of the world here. So sad he died, dude. I really wanted to get fucking slapped out by fucking Inoki. I wanted him to slap the fuck out of me, dude. So
that was it wasn't so much the slaps there. Jesus Christ. He fucking put that right hand on him.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, you're trying to fucking hurt my guy.
Dude was a unit.
I mean, Lyoto Machida, like, not super known for the durability of his chin.
Nope.
You know, let's be real. He was known because he was hard to touch. Yeah, like you couldn't put hands on him. He was such a counter fighter. He was such a good counter strike.
Because he knew he didn't have a chin.
Yeah. And there's Inoki, like, I'm going to slap you with both hands and I'm going to hit you with this right in the fucking jaw. Oh, by the way, after you've already fought tonight. Like,
right.
Okay.
Yeah, but isn't that like a sign of respect over there?
Yep.
I mean, that's like
just
an honor.
Good job.
Yeah, that's like an honorable thing, you know.
Hey, Sean, when I see you in April, I'm going to make sure you know how much I respect you.
Dude, who did I chop at last when we were hanging out at Rome?
Me, you bitch.
Yeah, I chopped it good too, dude. It popped. It was nice.
Fucking popped the fuck out of me in the kitchen, and the ladies were like, what the fuck? And I'm trying to no-sell it, but it hurt. I was just like, yeah. It was like, it was good.
He didn't look all the way awake.
Yeah.
I don't remember the pretenses of that chop, but I
It
got
just
to do this
happened
once
out of
really
nowhere.
good too. I got to do this once really good at Joe Weed Street at the bar.
Damn.
I chopped him good. It was really good. You did not see it coming.
That's all you're missing, Joe, is to get chopped randomly by fucking Sean.
Hey, this has got me back, and you got me back too later on that night.
You chop me, I'm going to punch you right in the fucking dick. I just want you to understand. Yeah, I'm going to chop him. I'm going to turn around and be like, oh, cool, and just hit you right
dude,
in the fucking
I
dick.
announce it. Yeah, it's not like that, dude. It's like one of the impulse control things that just kind of happens.
It's just
you
like
don't announce it. I'm just saying. If you don't announce it, you announce it. You do whatever you want to do. Well, you do that. There's a dick punch coming.
Dude, I was cooking in the kitchen. I turn around and there's just Sean.
Bitch, I would have hit you with a fucking pan.
I think he was holding I do think he was holding the skillet when I did it.
Should have done it. Be like impulse. Oh, what non-wrestling ones do we have here? Because I want to end on Luger. Let's Oh yeah, this one here was fucking out there, Joe. Kentucky State Fair. The model homes in there, little models or whatever the fuck.
Third place with a diorama of the casting cash.
That is all. That's freaking awesome.
The fucking ass cheek prints on the sofa. I love it, dude.
That's hilarious.
That one there.
Oh my god.
That was good. But fucking this dude, I felt for this dude.
Oh. His slide broke. Wait, look at his face. His face print in the snow. Perfect.
With all the fucking snow we've gotten here, I fucking felt that one real good. Oh shit, baseball one here.
Oh, dude.
0-2. Swinging a foul right back into the screen to stay alive. And that is our first beer victim or beverage victim. That foul ball took off a drink that was on the stand side
down
of
the
that.
drain.
That's why you don't put it on the ledge, Tiger.
Oh shit, that was good.
Oh my god.
I didn't watch this basketball one, so this will be live for me too.
Is this about the
I
drinking,
remember
or is this...
Ronnie Rogers just joking and said something.
Oh,
to Larry
dude, yeah,
Bird,
this was
like,
about
you
the
haven't hit a
college
jump
team.
shot since 1988. It was kind of a joke, like your old man type deal. And I distinctively remember Magic kind of looking. It's like he wasn't offended, but it was like he's logging it. And then we was all mixed, being in that circle, and even the jump ball circle felt different. It just, this don't feel like day one.
I just watched this.
Magic made it an emphasis to get the ball to Larry Bird. And Larry Bird proceeds to tell Ronnie Rogers, one dribble, high off glass. He proceeded to do exactly that. And Rodney couldn't do anything about it.
I knew Magic was going to pass me the ball. I had a 6'6" kid guard me. That don't work.
Next play down, Magic goes back to Larry Bird again. And I promise you, probably about 8 trips down the court, I saw Larry Bird do exactly what he said he was going to do. Even though Larry's back was hurting, that boy could still shoot that basketball. And the net didn't move. And he'd sit there and shoot and talk to you at the same time.
The only thing I did was I jumped for one of the Bird jump shots to block him.
I saw Larry Bird say to Rodney Rogers, he went like this. All of a sudden, Rodney Rogers flies by in slow motion, and he's like, "Welcome to the Parachute Club."
I think there's nothing I love more than knowing that's the era of basketball I grew up in, and then learning as an adult how much absolute shit the best players talk to each other and how they fucking treat each other. Like nothing. I mean, obviously Jordan's probably the best at it. Who was the fucking game in Washington? Well, where he went off. And,
yeah.
He
made the whole fucking thing up in his head.
Yeah, years later. Oh shit, that was all made up. He just made that up so he could have a game. Like
he motivated himself.
He embarrassed that kid. Embarrassed him. Just because. Like he fucking put hands on his own teammates. Like he didn't give a fuck. Larry Bird talked so much shit
So much shit, dude.
I still love that Kobe one where he said, "I'm just gonna go fucking through Gasol. Fuck it, I'm going through his fucking chest."
Yeah, he's like, first play, I know what he's gonna run. I know where he's gonna be. I'm going right through his fucking chest. And they're like, yeah, okay. And he did it, and everybody lost their shit.
And that's some Jordan shit. And that's why when you hear these idiots, I read these threads and these comments of these people who have no fucking clue what you're talking about. Michael Jordan was a different fucking animal compared to everybody else that was in the league at that time. And that league was stacked. Stacked. You can't, that dream team, they talk about, well, we could have beat the 90. No, you couldn't have. No, you couldn't have.
The 90.
That was the greatest collection of basketball players ever fucking assembled.
Yeah, and I mean, look, I know the game has changed significantly over time, and 30 years, the game's changed so much. It's a faster paced game. I understand that, but you think those dudes in their prime wouldn't be able to fucking adapt? Get the fuck out of here! Like that team, top to bottom, would put on a fucking show.
Yeah.
Because look, this is when they were still fouling each other in the All-Star game. Okay?
Yeah.
This is when they were fucking, there was
like when they actually played, and yeah, dude, they got after it.
Let me ask y'all this, because that's a good thing I wanted to ask y'all from this past week. Hockey put on their Four Nations, which felt like a big fucking deal. And it got real nasty between the U.S. and Canada.
Yep.
And
fuck yeah.
But it made you feel like, fuck, hockey's doing something right. There was a lot of passion from the players. There was a lot of passion from the fans. What's NBA doing wrong that their freaking biggest time of the year, the All-Star game, falls flat?
Well, go ahead, Joe. No, you go ahead.
It's not just basketball. It's the NFL. It's turned into these big productions. Like, okay, so I watched the All-Star Weekend, NBA All-Star Weekend, and like the dunk contest, Mac McClung, 3 years in a row, he got the three-peat, and he's just out there killing it, But okay, you have the skills competition, you have all these like little comps and stuff, and then you get to the game, and the game is overshadowed by, why did LeBron wait till game day to say he's injured and take an all-star spot away from somebody else? Like, because he's fucking LeBron? Like, come on, dude. Like, that shit like that is ugly. The fact that there is no defense, and the NBA has even switched up the scoring system over the years of like having now they're like doing these mini games of like all these teams and the fucking rising star. Like, I like what Draymond said when Draymond was like, yo, I was there that first, second year, like rising stars. Okay, cool. But you didn't make it to the all-star floor because you're not a fucking all-star yet.
Right.
And I was like, that's a great point. That's a really fucking great point. They didn't prove it yet that they're an all-star. They're there because they are like one of the top, rookies or sophomore season players. Not because they're fucking all-star. Now they're probably be exceptions in some cases, but still, the league is so soft. The NFL used to be a hitting game. Then it turned into, well, I don't want to get hurt. So everybody kind of eased off. And now it's become a fucking flag football game. It used to be a free trip to Hawaii. Now it's just like, hey, play flag football for the fucking Super Bowl. Right. Like, who gives a fuck? Like,
well, being an all-star doesn't mean it as much as it used to.
No. And then look at hockey. Don't. Now, hockey's always had, fairly decent all-star games.
Yeah.
Nothing, obviously a lot of guys aren't taking runs. I mean, there have been years past, but doing the Four Nations was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
The top, they hit it out of the park as far as an all-star sequence of games goes. Perfect.
Yeah,
absolutely perfect.
I love it. It ignited fucking the national rivalries again. I love having that. The fucking fights. I mean, 3 fights in the first 9 seconds. The USA Canada.
They
The
weren't
first
fucking
game.
around.
Oh, they weren't fucking around. You know, people fucking booing the national anthem. Well, fuck you. You know, and you know, I love Canada though. Canadian fans are motherfuckers, man. These fucking guys. You know, they're out there. USA.
Well, dude, they got a point. If they don't have hockey, what do they have?
Well, that's the thing. Team USA is running a train on everybody. Absolutely fucking destroys Team Canada in the first game, right? But the Canadians are out there crying, "It's our sport. This is our whole country. This is everything." And then they pull off an overtime winner. You know, was it 3-2? 3-2 in overtime. They need an overtime game winner. And then they're like, "See, we told you, Canada." But is it? Or is it a lot fucking closer than everybody think? Like, you know, you might think, oh, because Canada was supposed to go in there and show everybody, oh, we're Canadian. We're playing on our home ice. We're going to show you. We're going to destroy you. They didn't destroy shit, dude. They got a fucking overtime game winner. That's all it is.
Canada may have had the best player out of all the 4 nations playing, but they weren't the best team out of all the 4 nations playing.
No, they weren't. You know, and that was definitely Team USA. And it just excites me, and I think it excites probably everybody for next year.
Yep.
Let's do it
We're
again.
ready.
Let's do it again. Having a national fucking tournament every year for hockey with all the fucking NHL stars. Yeah, I'm about that. I think that's fucking awesome.
They played. Nobody, you know, was given half-ass energy. No, it was fucking. It was the playoffs every single game.
It mattered.
It 100% mattered. That fucking mattered more than anything. That mattered more than anything until we get to the fucking playoffs. And honestly, out of every fucking sports, whatever it is, the most grueling playoff is the NHL playoff.
Agreed.
Like 16 wins, man. 16 wins to get to hold the cup. Best of 7 series. Like, there's a lot of games and a lot of fucking effort put into every single game.
Yep.
That it's the most grueling fucking championship run in all of professional sports, in my opinion. I don't think there's anything that's more difficult, more hard. I mean, playing through injuries, you know, everything.
I agree. One thing I want to key on as far as the NBA thing goes is like one of the words you said, or we were just using, is it mattered. I don't feel like it matters to the NBA right now. I feel like they're kind of like WWE during the PG era. We got full houses. We're making money. You know, they're not building new stars. There aren't, and the stars that are coming up, you know, like John Morant, Anthony Edwards, you know, some of these other guys, you know, Jovic, Luka. I'm an old school guy. I'm always going to be, but the reason why Bird won was because it mattered. The reason why Magic won is because it mattered. He wanted to be the best player in the league. He wanted to win every single game. That's the same way with Jordan. It's the same way with Kobe. It was the same way with Tim Duncan and all them San Antonio Spurs teams. I would even throw Golden State in there, as much as I'm not a fan of Draymond Green. That team won because it mattered. And that's the problem with the league right now. You know, you got these kids, you know, the being able to jump straight into the league, that just happened in the last 25, 30 years. It didn't happen that often. And now these kids are going out after 1 year. I mean, we can't keep basketball players at the University of Illinois because they keep jumping to the NBA. That's why we can't keep a consecutive winning team, because they have a good season and they go because they want the money. So I don't know what the problem is, but it's definitely not the same game. It's just not. It's not played with the same. I don't know, man. Heart. Just got no heart.
Are you muted?
Yeah.
What I said was,
Oh,
it's
there
got
it is.
no heart. I like that a lot because we're going to end with heart.
Tell me when. Whenever you're ready. Tell me when. Whenever you're ready. Let's go. Up. Good. And right back down. How's that feel? Okay. All right. Let's do that. Good. And back down. And up. Just going to do 5. That's it. That's 3. Good. And back down. Try not those bounces at the bottom. 4. And down. Good. Last one. Good. Awesome. And back down. Take a rest. It's just a test. Yeah, I'm with you. Where you're at right now. You can still use it on the way down. Still use it on the way down. But on the way up. That's okay. That's okay. Boom. A little bit. But see, now we know where you are.
Yeah. I love D, like what D said. I call Dallas D. D said, third time's the charm, bro. Third time's the charm.
Good. Good. See, you're using less and less. That's what we want to do. Just like I'm spotting.
Got a little Dallas, Diamond Dallas Page, DDP right there helping out. Fucking the Lex Express walk again. He is standing now a lot better than he ever has. He's taking steps, with the walker, being more mobile than he's been, and it's that DDPY, man. Some crazy shit.
I have so much respect for Dallas Page and what he's done. Not just with his wrestling career, which, is pretty phenomenal, that at the age he was at, to take the risk and start doing something that he wanted to do and to go as far as he did with it. And then all the things that he's accomplished outside of professional wrestling. Can't say enough good things about that guy.
Well,
good for Lex.
It's, ended with a little bit of heart tonight. We did go a little over an hour, which isn't bad. Give you guys an opportunity here to hit anything at the last moment if you want to. If not, we'll call it a night.
Elimination Chamber this weekend.
All right, who you got?
Oh, man, I want Punk so bad. I'm gonna say Punk.
All right. Yeah. Joe, you watching Chamber? You're muted now, buddy.
I was gonna say, is a pig's pussy
probably. Yeah, most likely I will.
I always have to ask Joe because
seems pretty good.
You never know.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit that I don't watch. There's a lot of shit I do watch, or highlights of. Like I did get to see the great clip of fucking Christopher Daniels punching himself in the head. That they that company just shoots itself in the foot every fucking day.
Every fucking day, bro.
Like one show, just one show that runs smoothly and not shitty. But probably watch Elimination Chamber. That's awesome. But more pumped on catching up on these other shows that I'm watching. So Severance tomorrow night. Fucking Paradise on Hulu and fucking that other one. What the fuck's the other one on Netflix?
And that other show I'm watching.
That other show I'm watching. Jesus Christ.
It's funny as hell.
Zero Day. That's it.
0 Day. Nice.
Fuck yes.
Fuck yes.
I'm excited, man. Fucking I love the Chamber. I love the concept. I really would love to go to Toronto to watch it, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna stay my ass.
You sure? You and Ty don't want to fucking,
Yeah, no, I'm sure, buddy.
Take off that Toronto.
You can let them know that CM Punk's gonna be there.
Yeah, they know. His buddy CM Punk's gonna be there.
I went to go see Moose, and I think that was the better decision because it was only 4 hours, and it was still in the U.S. I didn't have to cross any borders to go see fucking Canada, another country. So, yeah, I think I made the right choice. But I am gonna watch it. I think I might make some nachos or some shit to have like a good wrestling kind of food going down. Maybe a beer. I haven't had a beer in fucking, I could say, a whole year. I haven't had a beer since I'm joking. Have had a lot of beers over the weekend, so I'm not going to drink. I need a lot more water. I have to get my body back to having a lot of water in it. But yeah.
Smoke less weed.
Excited. Smoke more weed?
I said smoke less weed.
Oh, less weed. Yeah, I can't promise.
Either.
All part of the gimmick, everybody. That's Sean's gimmick. He really doesn't smoke.
No, I don't.
Well, Dennis, I think we're good to wrap it up, man. Play that exit video.
Hey, so how'd you enjoy the Sixers game?
Yeah.
Oh man, like it's always a great time to go, but damn, it was like the Washington Generals absolutely destroyed the Harlem Globetrotters. Like I didn't know I didn't know they could get a fucking all fucking white five on the floor at the same time.
Yeah.
And that fucking kid, what's his name? Fuck, I gotta look it up.
You say it was that bad? I don't even know who the people were.
It was no, it was just
like 9 degrees, man.
You know what sucks, man? And I'm not a big basketball fan for my city here, like Detroit. I'm not a big Pistons fan. I'm a Lakers fan.
Oh, don't say that out loud, dude.
Josh Giddey was a motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
Let me.
Oh my god, him and fucking Kevin Herter absolutely were just.
Well, dude, you know we're a young team when Lonzo Ball's the senior player,
right?
Yeah.
We're young, dude. We're so young, but talented.
Dude,
yeah, I mean, and look, they're in the fucking cellar like the Sixers are.
But, the game. I mean, even if the reason why I wasn't talking shit was because we won the game, but it didn't mean a fucking thing.
Yeah, like we're playing for the fucking. We're both playing for the end of the season here.
Yeah, we're just ready. We're playing.
Man,
bro.
Those fucking kids, I mean, what a fucking renaissance of the fucking. What a renaissance for the whites out there, huh? How about it?
Yeah.
Getting back in the league, man.
I haven't seen an all-white starting five since the early '80s. That's like
Mac McClung wins his third title in a row, and all of a sudden they're like, "Yo, we can take over the Bulls, bro!" Like what?
Oh.
Because Lonzo Ball might be the fucking elder star of the team.
Mm-hmm.
But Josh Giddey was an absolute fucking menace everywhere on that court. And he was, he fucking killed it. I mean,
Lonzo will be gone at the end of the season. They'll trade him off. They're going to get rid of Cody White too. I hope they get rid of Patrick Williams. We overpaid for that motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, look, and we get fucking Paul George going. I'm going to step away from my podcast to focus more time on. But you think?
Yeah.
And he said for a playoff run, I was like, and like literally the entire city of Philadelphia went, huh? Playoffs? Like what?
They don't. These kids do not give. It does not. There was a time in the NBA when every fucking night there was blood. The Knicks, the Pacers, the Seattle Supersonics, Sacramento. There were the LA with Kobe and Shaq, the Spurs. These guys went at it. They played and they wanted to be the best. Michael Jordan never missed an All-Star game because he wanted to prove that he was the best player at the All-Star game. That's the difference between that generation and the mentality that those guys played with and this generation of kids right now. They want shoe deals and podcasts and they just play ball. I mean, they literally just play ball.
Yeah.
Longest ending we ever had to a show. Thank you guys all for staying around. This has been Shooting Shit. Get off our lawn episode.
The fuck off.
Legends of the Ring Sting, man. This is a great figure, old school figure. Looks great. It's Sting! Old school Sting from WCW. Guys, you know us, 3/4 of the Shooting Shit team, and we're here with a listener just like you guys. This is Jimmy from Super Powers Comics.
My friend of almost 20 years. He's known him since you were 12.
If you know people in Chicago, you probably know Dennis because he knows half the town, of course. But shooters, if you need action figures, comics, wrestling memorabilia, we just showed you Sting. Superpowers Comics will put up their QR code so you can get a good look at everything they have coming. Give it a shot, shooters. Get your superpowers on and get your comics from our friend Jimmy, who listens just like you.
Attention wrestling fans and fans of Shootin' Shit podcasts. You can now be one of the cool kids by going to ProWrestlingTees.com and buy the official Shootin' Shit t-shirt. Buy it now and be there at ringside.
Be sure to check us out on YouTube at www.youtube.com/@SHOOTINGSHT. Find us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/groups/SHOOTINSHT. Check us out on TikTok at SHOOTINSHIT. And you can buy your official Shootin' Shit shirt at www.ProWrestlingTees.com/SHOOTINSHT. And thanks for watching.